school, the New York music trip was a chance to do things I've never done before. Visit the Statue of Liberty, see Times Square, and most of all, perform at Carnegie Hall. And no matter where you go from there, Carnegie Hall is going to be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. Well, except for Mr. Brown. I guess he gets to go twice.
So I was a junior when I went to New York with the band, and I have to say that the trip was unbelievable. Getting to see what we saw, Carnegie Hall, Broadway, it was truly a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to just be able to go and see something that I didn't know if I was ever going to be able to see, and to be able to do all of that and kind of get a backstage look at a lot of these things that most people would never see was truly incredible.
The music program trip to New York at the time, for me, meant a source of pride for our community and our school to be able to play at the Carnegie Hall and sing at the Statue of Liberty. And now looking back on it, it's fond memories of spending time with my friends before we all split and went our separate ways for college.
New York was such an amazing experience for me because it was my first big trip away from home by myself, and I got to travel to this huge and amazing city and visit all these places that I'd only seen in movies and television, and just make memories that I know are going to stick with me for the rest of my life.
Going to New York City with the band is one of my favorite memories from high school. Not only was it a great opportunity to make once-in-a-lifetime memories like performing at the Statue of Liberty with the choir or playing at Carnegie Hall with the band, it also gave me a really great opportunity to say goodbye to all my friends in my favorite department.
My name is Delaney. New York was such an impactful trip for me. It shaped me into knowing how to express myself through music today. That's why I'm going to school to be a music teacher. It was so cool to see like the different way of life in New York, like how busy it is and just how people live. But it was also one of the best musical experiences of my life. Being on Carnegie Hall stage and feeling the emotion of performing there was insane, and it's a memory that I'll forever live with. And I'm so thankful and blessed to have experienced that with Mr. Brown and the Nashville High School Band here.
Whenever I am asked the question, why do I want to be a music teacher, I usually tell them about the New York trip. The experiences that I had during the trip and getting to perform on such an important stage is definitely one of the reasons that I've decided to dedicate my life to music.
Lacey. I was only 14 years old, just a freshman whenever we went to New York, and the number one thing I remember is getting into the city and reminding myself how significant the opportunity was to be playing in Carnegie Hall in New York City, to be going to the Statue of Liberty. It's such a surreal experience, and now I can look back on that and not only cherish it as a memory, but use it as something to motivate myself musically every single day.
Morgan. I'm a 2016 graduate of the NCHS music program, and I got to go on the trip to New York City that took place that year. For me at the time, the trip was really exciting because I was going off to college, and it meant that I got one more week to hang out with all of my friends in the music department, one last chance to make music with them. So it was very exciting from that standpoint. But looking back on it now, those performances I got to take part in, at Carnegie Hall, Statue of Liberty, They were some of the greatest performances I have ever been able to be a part of. And to get to do that in high school is an absolutely amazing opportunity. I am very glad to hear that you might all be getting that opportunity again, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I did.
Hi there. I was super excited to go to New York when I was in high school. One of the reasons being that I was going to be away from my parents for a week, also because New York is just a fantastic place. Looking back at it now, I realize how much a prestigious honor it was to be able to go there and play at Carnegie Hall. I talk about it at work all the time, and my coworkers seem to get really jealous. For sure, once in a lifetime.